Welcome back for another Luna price update, and the current price for Luna is at the $65 mark. And before I get further into the analysis, make sure that you comment on the cryptocurrency that you're buying during this dip and the cryptocurrency that you're currently holding. So that's the chart that I want to open in the comment section, so make sure you leave a comment down there. So on the chart, on the daily time frame, we still have our key supports at the $52 mark, a key support and resistance at the $64 mark, and a key resistance at the $81 mark. And from the all-time high, the market is down by 33%. That's not bad for Luna. And going further into the analysis, I can first show you this head and shoulder structure pattern that was formed right here. And this is the right shoulder, the left shoulder. Then we have a right shoulder on this other side. Then the head is definitely here on top, and the neckline is at this point at the $63 level. So the neck is around this point here, and you can see that we are currently trading around this area. And I think my head and shoulder structure pattern has now been invalidated, since I expected the price to, once we hit this neckline, I expected the price to continue going down. So I expected a price drop to around the supported the $51 mark, which we could find support. And maybe if we do not find support, I expected much lower prices for Luna. But going with the moves that we have on the chart at the moment, I expect the price of Luna to continue holding this support level that we have at around the $65. And major move might pass to the side from this point to this support, to this resistance that we have at around the $80 mark. And if we manage to break this resistance and go to a higher level than the resistance, we can then test that zone, can have a retest. So we can retest this zone, and once the retest is done, we can continue having higher prices and maybe move to the all-time high. But we also need this, basing on how Bitcoin is doing, that case scenario is a bit tricky, because with Bitcoin selling off, we might not have the power to go to the upside. So that's the first case scenario that I expect to play out. Then the other case scenario is that the price can maybe bounce to this support, and once we hit the support, we are unable to break it, that resistance, we are unable to break it, then drop to the downside and find support on the $64 mark. And if that support does not hold, I expect lower prices to the downside, and we can find another support at the $50 mark, or we can just retest this zone here, the $64 mark. We can retest it and then continue having lower prices for Luna. So those are the key moves that I expect on this chart. Let's give it time and see how the market plays out. I'll keep you updated. So that's all for this video, and the video is for educational purposes, so Don't buy, hold or sell any crypto without doing your own research and analysis.